Hey guys, it's Kip from Famous by Friday Pickleball. Got a brand new paddle to review, the Prodrive Drive Paddle. If you watched my videos before, you know that I love small companies and startup companies and any outside the box thinking that comes along. Well, Prodrive has come up with that. They have taken the polypropylene core that we all know, and they've sandwiched a 6mm layer of Kevlar honeycomb in between two 6.5mm layers of the polypropylene core. Prodrive says this will give this paddle an edge-to-edge sweet spot, enhance power, and also enhance precision. I know a lot of companies say that, but at least Prodrive has come up with and kind of outside the box thinking of maybe here's what we can do to even make that happen. So very excited to go out to the courts and hit this. As you can imagine, this paddle is a little thick. It comes in at 19mm. That is very much like the Diadem Warrior paddle. That's the only other 19mm paddle that I know of. There may be others. So right off, it kind of feels like that out of the box. It kind of looks like that. I hope the camera picks up how kind of thick that is. So you know right off it's going to be pretty stable. But the Prodrive people also say this is going to have a soft feel as well as a stable feel. It's hard to imagine it's going to be soft with enhanced power, but that's what they say, and we're headed out to the courts to find out. Also, what's kind of cool is, like the Diadem Warrior paddle, they have this taper handle. So if you just stamp these cores out of one sheet of polypropylene, let's say, the handle's going to be real thick. If you go 19mm, so the handle's going to be just as thick as that. Well, they have tapered this handle down. I hope you can see that on the camera as well. So it's a smaller handle, so you really feel like you can get this through the zone a little bit faster, even though it weighs in at 8.6 ounces. Once again, with thickness comes weight. So it is thick, it is heavy at 8.6 out of the box, but very excited to get out and hit this. We are on the way to the courts right now. Hope to get to see you there and hit the new Prodrive Drive paddle. All right, guys, I'll be back. Oh my goodness. Oh, I missed that one. Right now I'm making 4. Hey guys, back. Just spent the last few weeks hitting this new Prodrive drive paddle. A lot of times I go out to test these paddles and I'll have an idea of what the paddle is going to be like because I've hit other paddles from these companies. The Prodrive paddle, this is their first entry into the pickleball paddle market. So I had no idea what to expect at all. And wow, was I surprised right off. The very first game, it really checks off all the boxes. It is consistent, it is accurate. The accurate, once again, you would expect from a thick core, the 19mm core. It's not going to flex, it's not going to get knocked out of your hand by anything. It is just really stable. So it's going to be accurate, it is consistent. The power, Prodrive on their website says enhanced power, and on here it says power. This is not a power paddle. It's soft, it's very stable. The power comes from the mass, the 8.6 ounces, but it is not a power paddle. This is not throwing the ball out there. It's not like, you don't get anything from a flex or anything like that, but the mass does give it a little power. The very first game I noticed, or the very first afternoon I played with this, that some of my dinks were going a little bit wide or some of my returns were going a little bit long. I had to kind of dial this paddle back just because the mass is a little bit over what I normally play with. So I had to kind of shorten my, which is actually good when you shorten your strokes, but I had to kind of shorten the strokes a little bit and just be aware that if I tried to overhit that ball might fly. That really is a testament to the mass and the thickness more than anything built into this paddle. Prodrive says it has an edge-to-edge sweet spot. You can pretty much hit this paddle anywhere and it's going to really react the same no matter what. Now, honestly, out at the edges where you shouldn't be hitting anyway, you're going to lose something there. Down the throat, you're going to lose something there. But really, it's got power. It's not a power paddle, but it's got power. It's got adequate power. It's very accurate, very consistent. Defensively, this paddle is gold. If you put this paddle down and start digging balls at your feet, everything's going to go back because of the mass, because it's so thick, and it's just, it feels like butter when that ball comes off of here because of the soft feel. You don't often have a paddle that has a little bit of power with a very soft feel, but this one does. I was so surprised. Really, I don't have anything bad to say about this paddle at all, other than I do worry about the grit paint wearing off. That's my only concern. Everything else is just a delight. I'm anxious to hear if any of you tried this, if any of you are playing with these, and what you thought about it and how you feel about it and what it's like for you. Once again, my game is very defensive, turning into offense, and this really fits what I try and do. I know I end these videos with, will this paddle go in my bag? Will this paddle is in my bag? I may kind of play with it a little bit, put some weight down here, just a little bit to make it even more headlight, so I can, just be a little quicker at the net and do some more toe down stuff. But as long as it doesn't ruin anything else this paddle does, it's going to be great. Guys, thank you for stopping by. This is a great paddle. Bravo to Prodrive. Great job. Please hit like, please hit subscribe, please get out and play, have fun. Let me know if you've used this. I'd love to hear your thoughts. We got a lot more content coming out. We'll be back. See you guys later.
Really good job. Who was calling me during that? Oh, I tried to hit it a couple of times. I couldn't. I never got it. That was good. That was a good run.